Hi, my name is Chelsea Luthy. This is my first homework assignment for Startup Business Finance. I'm not much into paper writing, so I thought maybe I would share my reflection this way so I knew it would get done. I'm actually sitting in O'Neill right now working for my day job, so want to make sure I get my homework done on time. So part of our homework was to read some articles, watch some videos, and interview 2 business owners, and I did all those things. So kind of what I found out. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important do you believe knowing business finances to make decisions in a company? I know that it's very important. There are lots of pieces to owning a business, but basically a business is only in business if you can make a profit. It'd be great to help the world, and it'd be great to do lots of things, but ultimately business only exists when someone sells something to someone else. This is for a for-profit business anyway, and nonprofit is obviously different. But anyway, what are some other factors to keep in mind? So finances is only one piece of the business. There are other pieces: sales, management, marketing. There are lots of pieces to it. But I honestly feel that the business side, the finance side, is the most important side because it allows you to do all of the other things. So therefore, the statement that says the finances and business ownership, I'll hire that done, I've never once thought that because I disagree with it. I don't think that's something you can hire done at all. If you did, I think you would realize that that would be a mistake, because how can you make your decisions? How do you know where you are? How do you make the next move if you're not the ones going through the numbers and you're the one who's able to know when is it time to hire an employee? When is it time to quit my day job? When is it time that I need to expand my business into a new product line or a new service offering? So I don't feel at all it's possible to hire that done. Now, you can hire a supplemental done. For instance, if you're the one doing the day-to-day bookkeeping or whatever, it's perfectly fine to still hire an accountant to do your taxes. I think that's important, but you can't hire it all done, in my opinion, and from my experience. And then, do you feel confident you can make good financial decisions? Yes, I'm a good financial person in general. Sometimes it seems to me that there are 2 different kinds of people. One side is the saving side and one side is the spending side. And so I find myself on the saving side. And so I think in general, savers have a much better chance of, succeeding in business finance because of their awareness in their spending habits. I don't know if that's true or not. It just seems to be that way to me. If you work for another company, do you feel it's important to know the finances of this company? I actually have 2 different experiences with that. So I do feel a company should be open and being willing to share with their employees what's going on, what the status is as far as transition and long-term success. But at the same token, sometimes employees not knowing everything is perfectly fine because they may not want to know. It might be too much information for them, or they might use that information in ways that, wouldn't necessarily be, I don't know how to explain it, but, maybe not to the best integrity, that kind of a thing. Anyway, so in general, business finance is very important. I personally feel like you can't take too many business courses. Like, that's never a waste of, knowledge learned or practicality. And also, I really enjoyed some of the articles and videos that we watched. Simon Sinek, he was also recommended in the sales course with his book, Start With Why. So I'm reading that also and finding it very awesome. I had an aha moment about it just today. Anyway, and the last question you had asked was something about buying an existing business. And actually, that's really not something that has occurred to me as buying another business. So I guess there are pros and cons, and I did find an article related to that, even though it wasn't necessarily in the homework. I just found it interesting and wanted to know more about it, about, if they have a good reputation, if they already have processes in place and good employees, but then on the reversal side, if they don't, or if the brand it has a negative connotation to it, you'd actually be buying that too. And if it's feasible to try and fix that or not. Anyway, so looking forward to the next class, and thank you.